In the world of military aviation, some aircraft fight in the front lines, while others work quietly behind the scenes, making sure the mission never stops. One such aircraft is the IL-78 aerial refueling tanker, a powerful support aircraft that plays a crucial role in keeping fighter jets in the air longer. In this video, we'll explore how this incredible aircraft became a backbone of the aerial refueling capability of Pakistan Air Force, its features, history, and why it's so important for national defense. When most people think about air power, they imagine fast-moving fighter jets, powerful bombers, or massive transport aircraft. But one of the most important parts of a modern air force is aerial refueling. This is the ability to refuel aircraft in mid-air, allowing them to stay in the sky for much longer without landing. This capability can change the outcome of a mission, give aircraft more range, and allow them to strike targets farther away. That's where the IL-78 comes in. It's not flashy like a fighter jet, but its presence in the air means the difference between a limited operation and a truly strategic mission. The PF acquired its IL-78 aircraft in 2009 from Ukrainian Air Force. These were refurbished aircraft originally built by Ilyushin Aviation complex in Russia. Their arrival marked a major turning point for the PF. For the first time, Pakistan had a dedicated aerial refueling capability, a feature that only a few air forces in the world possessed at the time. This move was a strategic decision. With the ability to refuel fighter jets mid-air, the PF could extend the operational range of its frontline aircraft, including the JF-17 Thunder and Dassault Mirage 3. It was also a powerful message: Pakistan was investing in modern warfare capabilities, enhancing both defense and deterrence. The IL-78 is based on the transport aircraft Ilyushin IL-76. This gives it a large and strong airframe, ideal for carrying massive amounts of fuel. It has a high-mounted swept wing, 4 powerful engines, and a strong landing gear system that allows it to operate from different types of runways. What makes the IL-78 special is its aerial refueling pods. It typically carries 3 refueling points, 1 under each wing and 1 on the rear fuselage. This allows it to refuel multiple aircraft during a single mission. The fuel capacity can be as high as 85 tons, depending on the mission profile. Inside the aircraft, the cargo area can be equipped with fuel tanks, pumping systems, and monitoring equipment. The crew includes pilots, flight engineers, and refueling operators who work together to make sure the mission is smooth and safe. Aerial refueling might sound simple, just passing fuel from one plane to another, but it's actually a very complex process. The tanker and the receiving aircraft have to fly at the same speed and altitude with perfect precision. The IL-78 uses a probe-and-drogue system. A hose extends from the tanker with a drogue or basket at the end. The fighter jet aligns its probe with the basket and connects, allowing the fuel to transfer. This operation happens at high altitude and at speeds of around 500 to 600 km per hour. Pilots must be extremely skilled to complete this task safely. The IL-78's crew also needs excellent coordination to maintain the correct speed and altitude, ensuring stable flight conditions for the receiving aircraft. The induction of the IL-78 changed the operational capability of the PF. Before its arrival, fighter jets had to depend on their internal fuel tanks or drop tanks, limiting how far they could go or how long they could stay in the air. With aerial refueling, a fighter can take off with a lighter fuel load, carry more weapons, and then refuel mid-air to reach distant targets. This means missions can be conducted deeper into hostile territory or stay on patrol for much longer. It also gives the PF more strategic flexibility, allowing aircraft to take off from bases far away from the front line, stay in the air, and respond quickly to any situation. The IL-78 is often described as a force multiplier. This means it increases the effectiveness of other aircraft. A small fleet of tankers can support a large number of fighters, making the Air Force more powerful without adding more jets. For example, during joint exercises, fighters can fly longer sorties without returning to base. In real combat situations, this can give the PF a significant edge. The IL-78 is also useful in training, long-range deployments, and strategic deterrence. Operating the IL-78 is no easy task. It requires a well-trained crew of pilots, flight engineers, and boom operators. Each crew member has a specific role. The pilots focus on keeping the aircraft steady and at the right speed. The flight engineers monitor the fuel systems, engines, and flight instruments. Meanwhile, The boom operators control the refueling pods and ensure the connection is successful. These missions require excellent teamwork. Even a small mistake can make the operation dangerous. That's why the PF trains its IL-78 crews regularly, ensuring they can perform under different conditions, day or night, in peace or during tension. The IL-78 has been seen in several PF exercises, supporting fighter jets during long-range training missions. Aerial refueling practice allows PF pilots to build the skills they need in real combat situations. It also allows the Air Force to test its readiness, coordination, and response time. The IL-78's ability to stay in the air for long periods makes it ideal for supporting combat air patrols and maritime surveillance missions as well. In a region where air power plays a huge role in national defense, having aerial refueling capability adds significant strength. It helps balance the air power equation in South Asia. Countries with refueling capability can project power farther and respond more effectively to threats. By acquiring and operating the IL-78, Pakistan showed that it was ready to upgrade its air force to match modern standards. It also gave its pilots valuable training and operational experience in aerial refueling, something not all air forces can claim. Behind every IL-78 mission are highly trained men and women who work day and night to ensure the aircraft is ready. The ground crew checks every system carefully, from engines to pumps, from navigation to fuel lines. The pilots train regularly to keep their flying skills sharp. The coordination between the tanker and the fighters requires trust, discipline, and professionalism. Every aerial refueling mission is a product of careful planning, hard work, and precision. While the IL-78 remains the backbone of Pakistan's aerial refueling fleet, the future may bring upgrades or new aircraft. Many countries are now moving toward modern tanker platforms with advanced systems, improved fuel efficiency, and better connectivity. PF may consider future options to enhance its capability further. But for now, the IL-78 continues to serve with reliability and strength, proving its worth in every mission it flies. What makes the IL-78 special is that it gives freedom of the skies. It's not just about carrying fuel, it's about extending power, enhancing range, and giving fighter jets the ability to stay in the fight longer. It supports missions that protect the nation's airspace, provide defense readiness, and ensure operational flexibility. Operating a tanker like the IL-78 comes with its own set of challenges. Maintenance is complex. Every system must work flawlessly. Weather conditions can make aerial refueling even more difficult. Plus, these large aircraft are not cheap to operate. They require fuel, spare parts, and skilled personnel. But despite these challenges, the IL-78 remains a trusted workhorse for the PF. It has proven itself time and time again in training and operations. The IL-78 is not limited to PF missions alone. It can support joint operations with friendly countries during international exercises. By doing this, PF builds partnerships, improves interoperability, and learns from other air forces. It also demonstrates Pakistan's ability to operate on a modern and professional level. Whenever the IL-78 takes off, it represents more than just a plane in the sky. It's a symbol of strategic reach. It means the PF can stay in the air longer, reach farther, and respond faster. It's a quiet but powerful reminder that air power is not just about speed or firepower, it's also about endurance and range. Many air forces around the world use aerial refueling tankers like the Boeing KC-135 Stratotanker or Airbus A330 MRTT. While these are more modern, the IL-78 provides a strong and cost-effective solution for Pakistan. Its rugged design allows it to operate in various conditions, and its large fuel capacity meets the needs of the PF. Modern air combat is not only about how many fighters a country has, it's about how effectively those fighters can be used. A tanker allows aircraft to stay airborne longer, giving a country more control over its airspace. It helps maintain air superiority, which can be a decisive factor in any conflict. With the IL-78, PF has enhanced its ability to protect its skies and project air power when needed. One of the most important parts of aerial refueling capability is training. PF continuously trains new pilots and crew members to operate the IL-78 and perform refueling missions safely. This ensures that the capability is not lost and is passed on to future generations. This training builds confidence, skills, and professionalism within the Air Force. From time to time, the IL-78 has also been displayed during air shows and military parades. Its massive size and powerful engines make it an impressive sight. For aviation enthusiasts, Seeing a tanker in action is a reminder of how advanced modern air forces have become. While fighter jets often take the spotlight, it's important to remember that tankers like the IL-78 make those missions possible. Without aerial refueling, fighters would have to return to base much sooner, limiting their effectiveness. The IL-78 may not fire weapons, but it enables missions that protect the nation. Since its induction into the PF, the IL-78 has served with strength, reliability, and precision. It has proven its value not just in extending range but also in building confidence in air power. It's a true example of how support systems can make a powerful difference in modern warfare. As technology evolves, tanker aircraft will also continue to improve. We may see more advanced refueling systems, unmanned tanker drones, and smarter fuel management. But the IL-78 will always be remembered as the aircraft that gave Pakistan its first aerial refueling capability. If you enjoyed learning about the IL-78 tanker and its role in modern air power, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Airborne Atlas for more exciting aviation stories from around the world. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your support motivates us to bring more detailed and fascinating content about aircraft, military aviation, and the incredible technology behind the skies. The IL-78 may not be the loudest or fastest aircraft in the fleet, but its presence in the sky changes everything. It is a symbol of endurance, strategic strength, and the silent support that powers the front line. As the PF continues to modernize and expand, the IL-78 will remain a trusted partner in the mission to protect the skies. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and fly high with Airborne Atlas.